cross pieces. The other thing I might point out here is the rubber bumpers that we put on. This is 5-inch fire hose, and my helper was basically very difficult, but it works as a great bumper for boats. Difficult to maneuver by yourself, so what we do is we'll put in 2 screws, start the piece, and then I didn't bring it. I've got a tool that essentially has 2 pins that goes down with a handle, and you grab the fire hose with the 2 pins, rotates it around, it holds this, you get what appears to be a good dimension out, and then I come in with these 3-inch galvanized screws and put the screws in, top one, and it cinches it up, pulls it into the side, and then follow up with the bottom one. And you can see it makes a fairly nice rubber bumper, and the screws hold it in place. Some of the older bumpers had roof tar paper screws in, or nails, and over time, a couple of years in water, they tend to pull out. So the screws was definitely a good innovation to maintain this dock bumper space, and that's worked really well with the boats over the last several years. So anyway, that's pretty much the rest of the description of the template use for the dock making.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, what we're going to do is get this dock into the water, and the process in doing such, we're also going to add the barrels as we're sliding the dock in, and that'll allow it to float. So the first thing we need to do is be able to move the dock. Well, conveniently we've got these 6 metal barrels. So what we end up doing is using this very effective jack, although you've got to be somewhat careful because this thing can fight you if you've got a heavy weight on it. And I'll take a 4x4, place it across the bottom here, pull this up, lift it up, and then after we get the pressure off the barrels, we'll rotate the barrels down and then set this end down on the barrels, and then we'll do the same thing in the back, and we'll have all 6 barrels kind of, acting as rollers. Then we'll put a bar through here and wrap a tie wrap or a strap, hook it on the back of the Toyota, the truck, and Kathy will drive the truck and pull it, rotate, and then I run around and pull the barrels from the back and put them on the front, and we'll get it in position, and then we'll orient it and then start to back it into the water. Then once we get it ready to go in the water, just at the end we'll start to jack up one side, and I'll start slipping barrels in. Okay, let's see, it's October 18th. We are floating the dock section over to the mating dock that we're going to go to. And there's the tools we're going to use to finish up. We got a couple of missing boards. We've got to get couple more planks. but this is the process. And right out cabins. We build it over on that shore next to that tan cabin over there. Chris Charlin's cabin. So next to that yellow dock or yellow boathouse is the lodge and all the cabins. And Bob's in the boat pulling us. We're going to pull up and dock next to the dock. And then there's two sections. We're going to pull two of these over, and there's two sections over there that we're going to replace.